So yesterday I talked a little bit about why this game is hard, and I wanted to take a second to look at the mods here. So this is the Kerbal Health mod, and you can see here the 4 astronauts, Kerbonauts, and since Jeb's the only one that's gone up at anything yet, he's at 99.91% health, and he's getting +4 per day recovering. And he's already got 1 radiation. Wow. So that will lower his max hit points a little bit because he's had a little bit of radiation. Now, this isn't much of a problem while we're just doing these little orbital missions around Kerbin. And even going to the moon and back, it won't be much of an issue. But it will become an issue when we start to go on longer missions, even just out to Minmus and back, which I think is about 6 days away. So let's take a look here and see what we can build. You know what, we need to really redo the last mission because I really messed that up by placing all of my science on the part of the ship that's disposable. So I'm going to take all my thermometers, all my mystery goo. I don't have anything else, right? I have that, but I really don't have any place to put it. So yeah, let's just redo this, and we'll try to get up as high as we can, and it should be a fairly normal flight. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a little bit more drag on the back, and I'm going to recenter these. There, now they're actually centered. Everything looks nice and symmetrical. Woo! From inside. And time to go. And here we are. Boy, that takes almost 20 seconds. And check the staging. We're gonna fix that. And turn on our SAS system and go. Gonna burn off the solid rocket boosters first. Actually, I think there we go. Boy, those don't last very long, but they did get us up to about 160 meters per second. And that is actually a heck of a head start for the engine that we've got. Now, this looks like it's going to get us up pretty far. I mean, we're still at 80% or so fuel, and oh man, those clouds are just so beautiful. That's the EVE mod, Environmental Visual Enhancements. I'm pretty sure that's on CCAN. You can download it. It's also got a city lights option, which I don't use. Oh, there we go again, spinning around. There's just this little part of the atmosphere that doesn't seem to want to... Well, we've got a little bit of steering capability with our engine there, but apparently it's not enough to stop us from going all crazy. Oh. And now we're pointed up again, because we're at 23,000 meters, and we're out of fuel.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't allow that.
I'm gonna go ahead and stage. That thing can go its merry way. We're gonna try to stabilize a little bit. You know, we are up pretty high, but I think it's worth a little risk. I don't know. Is it? Are we going to die if we do this? Let's wait till we get to our apogee. We're going 100 meters per second right now. 80 meters per second. 70. Hey, we made it. Sweet. The air wasn't thick enough to knock us off. So now we have a crew, or report from high above the grasslands, flying high above the grasslands. That is not a scientific report that I will get every single game. Even though it's only 2 science, I'm kind of proud of that fact. And now we're going to do a little bit of fast forwarding because, holy cow, this is boring. And, oh, there goes our little rocket. Ah! Do a crew report here and just save it. We're going to do another temperature scan and keep it because we are flying low over the grasslands. I'm not going to do an EVA report because at this altitude, it will, Jeb will just lose his grip. Now it's just the air resistance that's keeping us vertical right now. Oh, there went our rocket blowing up, and we are at 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 feet. I'll go ahead and hit that parachute, slow us down to a reasonable speed. Whoa, there we go. Now I can do another EVA report. Fast forward to get down to the ground. Now, there are a lot of texture mods out there that can improve the texture of the ground, but there's only so much RAM, there's only so much time. And honestly, that's not one of the things that's most important to me. Okay, no experiments available, so let's just recover this vessel. We should get a decent amount of science. 29 science total. Jeb is ready for the next assignment. Now, we have 29 total, which means I can get one of the 3 of these. Awesome. So, I can get some solid rocket boosters, but I still can't really use them because I don't have any way to detach them. Ah, the side detachers. That's what I need. The radial decoupler. That is the secret to getting into space right there. And this gives me, there's my life support. And a service bay, which would be nice, but I'm going to get this one. I think stability is the way to go first. I have 11 left, so there's nothing I can do. And that's it for now. I think I'll close up shop, and when I come back, we will go on another mission.